for giving me the opportunity to talk on National Highway. I represent the state of Himachal Pradesh and come from a constituency where this work is going on. But I would like to highlight certain points which I feel during my tour the people told me their grievances, and whatever has to be done, it has to be brought to the notice of Government of India. And the state of Himachal Pradesh is renowned for its natural beauty, and roads are very vital infrastructure for rapid economic growth of the state. The development of important sectors of economy such as agriculture, horticulture, industry and forestry depends on efficient road network. In the absence of any other suitable viable economic modes of transportation like railways, airways, waterways, roads play a vital role in boosting the economy of the hill states like Himachal Pradesh. Thus, it is vital for economic development of the state. Easily availability, adaptability to individual needs and the cost saving are some of the factors which go in favor of road transport. Road transport also acts as a feeder service to railways, shipping and air traffic. The NHAI has embarked on developing the following roads under 4-lane projects in Himachal Pradesh, in which the work is in progress. Parwanu, Solan, Shimla, Dhali, National Highway 22, National Highway 05, and Swarghat, Mandi, Manali, National Highway 21. The major benefits for 4-laning, broadening the national ways are: it reduces the length of the road, it reduces constant travelling time, and it will create access to better healthcare facilities for the people. It will reduce the number of road accidents and ensure free flow of traffic. It shall economize the fuel consumption and wear and tear by 50%, thus increasing efficiency. It will substantially use environmental pollution. Speaker, sir, through you, I would like to bring to notice of the government that I would like to raise some of the very important issues pertaining to the outgoing 4-laning work on national highways in Himachal Pradesh in this August House. The pace of the ongoing 4-laning work is much slow, and with much pace it will be extremely difficult to complete such economically and strategically important projects on time. During recent visit of my parliamentary constituency, local people have raised many grievances and demands with respect on the ongoing 4-lane work, which I would like to present through you in this August House. The major grievances and demands raised by them are hereby summarized as: the ongoing 4-lane work has led to change in the orientation of national highway in many parts of the stretch. Therefore, the local roads have been completely delineated from the national highways, due to which the general public are suffering a lot as the work is being delayed, and I suggest that it should be timely done. Their old age accessibility has been hampered. Besides massive soil erosion, in view of the vertical cutting of the hillsides, dumping of debris down the hill and felling of thousands of trees has caused irreparable damage. It has created unnecessary problem of water logging, blockades and traffic jams to general public. Therefore, it is requested through you, sir, that some concrete way out should be formulated by developing road services to connect the village local roads to newly 4-laned national highway to provide hassle-free accessibility to local population and villages in public interest. Sir, about the compensation also, I would like to state in the House that the other major issues in the compensation provided in lieu of land acquisition to the affected parties. Roads undoubtedly are the lifeline of the hills, but the 4-laning projects across the state has brought misery to thousands of people who were uprooted and lost their livelihood. Only the circle rate has been taken into consideration and not only the market rate. Other factors like market value, commercial viability, productivity have not been taken into account while working out the compensation. Another important factor, sir, is tourism. I would like to state that the tourism industry is the backbone of Himachal Pradesh. The tourism sector of Himachal Pradesh contributes 7% of the state GDP. Domestic tourist inflow in the state reached 16.83 million in 2019, when foreign tourist arrival reached to 3,83,000. As of December 2019, there were 3,679 registered hotels in the state. A significant rise was noticed in the domestic as well as foreign tourist inflow during last few years, but there is a sharp decrease of 81% in the tourist arrival up to December 2020. Roads remain the main mode of transport in Himachal Pradesh. As you know, there is no air connectivity or rail line as such, so our people depend on the roads, so this should be given priority. The geography of Himachal Pradesh presents considerable challenge to the development of transport infrastructure. Nevertheless, the state has made significant progress in road connectivity in the last few decades, thanks to our Congress governments. But the frequent log jams, blockades due to cutting off extravagant excavation works due to four-laning work on national highways has impacted badly in the tourism industry. Reckless cutting of hills for four-lane project has become a bane of the tourism industry in Himachal Pradesh. Frequent landslides on national highways resulting in traffic blockage and even accidents were making tourists wary of visiting the state. Roads are full of potholes. There has been reports of the key Parwanu, Shimla, Kiritpur, Manali highways being hit by landslides, spelling doom to the tourism industry. Reports of landslides and disruption of traffic on key highways are logging the headlines in newspaper and electronic media. As a result, the tourists have been forced to cancel their bookings. The occupancy in hotels, which was about 60 to 70% before the four-lane work started, has come down to 10 to 20%. Stakeholders are not taken into confidence before planning and execution of the four-lane projects. Alternative routes are not carved out while existing routes are not maintained properly, discouraging the tourists from visiting the state. Hotel occupancy as a result went down badly, and the bad road condition and landslides had the worst impact on the adventure tourism in tribal areas and higher hills, as travelling were turned as a nightmare. Further demolition of illegal constructions by administration also earned a bad name for the tourist industry. Fearing inconvenience, tourists were apprehensive of visiting Simla, Manali, Dharamshala and other parts of Himachal Pradesh. Economy and loss of livelihood. There has been substantial loss of livelihood considering the immense tourism potential in the state, especially Mandi, Kullu, Manali and Simla areas. The land along the roadside has highly commercial values for hotels, restaurants and eco-resorts, many of which has been wiped off to make the way for the project. Tenants between Sundarnagar and Manali, which falls in my constituency, who fall in the category of livelihood losers, have not been taken into account and identified. Such people have not just been uprooted or displaced, but even have lost their livelihood. The muck and debris management and the environment hazards is also a very important issue, sir. I should bring it to the notice of this august House. There has been intense environmental violations in the outgoing four-laning project of national highways. The dumping of debris is being done in an unscientific manner, with the results that loose debris has made its way into water bodies. While constructing the roads, it is necessary that it cannot be at the cost of environment. The principle of substantial development cannot be avoided. At the end, I would like to draw your attention to some important issues in my parliamentary constituency, in specific pertaining to the national highways of Himachal Pradesh for consideration and urgent action by the Ministry of Road Transport and Highways. One point is, sir, that Bhuntar Bridge at Kullu is required to be constructed urgently to ensure all-weather connectivity to the international tourist destination Manali. The state government has already sent an estimate to the ministry for obtaining necessary sanction, which may please be expedited. Another bridge over Tirthan River at Daman at Sanj, Luri, Ani, Jalori, Banjar Out Road is required to be constructed urgently to ensure all-weather connectivity and smooth flow of traffic, because this area comes and there is heavy snowfall in this area. So by making this tunnel, it will be a good connectivity to those areas. In the end, sir, I would like to say that traffic on Sanj, Luri, Ani, Jalori, Banjar Out Road remains suspended for months during the winter season due to heavy snowfall on Jalori Pass, situated at an altitude of around 2,500 meters. The proposal of providing year-round connectivity by constructing a tunnel under the Jalori Pass has been moving at a snail's pace. Matters needed to be prioritized by the ministry for early construction of the tunnel. Chandigarh-Manali Mandi Road has strategic economic, but I'm just ending it, sir, economic for the state, as it connects the world-famous tourist destination of Kullu and Manali with the national capital. Four-laning of this road is underway, but the existing road is badly damaged, causing lot of inconvenience and discomfort to the road users. The National Highway needs to prioritize its maintenance or war footing for the benefit of public at large. Adequate measures to be taken to grant compensation for land acquisition as per prevailing market rates. 2 times is equal to circle rate into 2, 4 times circle rate into 4. This is factor 1 and factor 2. Just I'm ending it, sir. The government may be directed to increase the pace of work so that the project is completed well in time, within the time limit, and the directions may be given to for the proper maintenance and regular repairing of the roads to facilitate commuters. There could be proper debris muck management so that to preserve the environment and ecology. Way-wide amenities should be developed along the roads to facilitate commuters and tourists and to provide livelihood to generate employment to the local people.
Thank you.
Provision of service road to connect the old road, village road in the national highway may be done. This should be intense monitoring on ongoing 4-line lane. Adequate measures and relief should be provided to these households who have been affected during land acquisition and 4-laning, but their land did not come in the right way. So these are some of the major issues, sir. I would like that the government takes notice and it should be done at a faster pace so that the work is completed.
I think Honourable Minister is noted everything.
Thank you, sir.
Himachal.